Hello once again. In the last video, I've shown you how to use an existing W3 CSS template as your home page so that you will have a better looking home page. In this video, I'm going to create simple computations and attach it to our main page in JavaScript. Now, this is the same code which I've shown you earlier. The code which has a menu bar and menu options where we can use our links instead of just simple 8 ahref tags. Now, you can find the navigation bar menu option like right below, okay, the nav bar comment. Like in this case, we have add two numbers, Fahrenheit to Celsius, meters to feet, and feet to meters. In this video, we are going to make simple computations and demonstrate how they can be done in JavaScript. Particularly, we are going to add two numbers. So in this case, we will make an add. We will ask the user for two numbers and compute the sum using a compute button. Okay. The first thing that we need to do is to create the file itself. Let's do that by heading over to new root file. Click the border there and give it a name. For example, we'll name it add small letters, add two numbers. Never mind the HTML, it's already by default. Okay, so now we have add two numbers HTML. We will populate it with the basic HTML code from W3 schools so that we don't have to retype from scratch. Okay, and remove the unnecessary parts. At the same time, in our index.html, in the add two numbers option, we will uh, direct our href tag to the file add two numbers.html. Okay, save. Then we'll put a heading, okay, called h1. We'll use h1, and then we'll add a title called add two numbers. Okay, and end it with an end tag. Let's put two BRs so that there will be two break lines. And of course, we are going to have a link going back to the, as usual, no? Going back to the home page, we'll do that with an ahref tag. A tag ahref. Let's say index.html and say back to home page. Okay. End it with an a tag. Okay, let's save this and let's try to run this right away. No? So this is our home page. We will refresh it. Okay, and then we have input examples, add two numbers. So this is the add two numbers page. Then we'll just go back to home page. Okay, and back again. You can enhance the look and feel of your website by doing some styling or whatever you like. In our case here, we'd like to demonstrate how to ask for two numbers and compute the sum. Okay, let's head over to our W3 schools and open the add two numbers portion. Now, if you'd like, anyway, do we have a style sheet? Let's not use it's up to you if you use a style sheet because there's an existing styles, no, which you can put your styles, no, and improve your web page. For the moment, we will concentrate on inputting two numbers and computing the sum. Okay, first we'll ask for the first number. We'll do that using an input tag. We'll say input, okay, and the ID is n1, first number. Okay, and then type is number. Okay, and we'll put it with an end tag, and then we'll use a label for N1, or this is a false N1. Okay, and then we'll have type the first number. Okay, and then we'll have an end tag for the label. It asks for the first number, and then we can ask for the second number also. Okay, after which we are going to have a button, okay, that will compute the sum. We'll have a button. We label it with compute sum. We end that button. Okay, and then we'll put a break to delete to separate the sum. And I suggest we use another input to compute the sum, to display the sum. We'll just copy one of the inputs, and then we'll call this ID as the sum. The type is a number, and we will have to add an attribute called read only. Why is that? Because the sum is computed and should not be tampered upon by the user. So to protect it from being changed by the user, we add the read only attribute to the input tag. Okay, and then this will be our label for sum, and okay, the label will be the sum. Sorry, if. Okay, before we do this, no, let us run how check how it runs. Okay, let's go head over to our web page and then refresh. Okay, then go to examples and then click the add two numbers. So this is how it goes. No, you type the first number, you type the second number, and when you click the compute sum, the sum is displayed here. And we might as well add a clear values. Okay, let's add a clear values button. Sorry. Okay, I pressed the wrong. I think it's still okay. I make it clear value so that we can start with new values. Let's look at our index and our, but yeah, we still have the right doc type HTML. Let's save this. Let's head over to this and refresh. Okay, so we'll have compute sum and clear values. Okay, first let us implement clear values. It's uh, the easier function. So we'll write our script here at the bottom. We have here and script. Okay, and then our first is clear values function, clear values. Okay, okay. So we'll have uh, document that get element by ID, n1 that value equal to, I think this will work. Then we'll just copy this so that we can clear the values of all numbers n1, n2, and sum. Okay, you have clear values. Okay, and then we will associate it with this button. So we'll say on click. You have to be careful. On click is equal to clear values. Okay, And then we'll have another function called compute sum. Okay. We'll have three variables. We have var x1, x2, and x3. x1 will store n1, x2 will store n2, and x3 will store the sum. Okay. We just copy this. Rather two of these only. We can copy until the third. Sorry. Okay. So x1 is equal to get value. Now we'll remove the equal sign. We'll multiply it by 1. Why is that? Because get element by value, although it's numeric, will return it as text initially. So to avoid it from returning it as text, we will multiply it by 1 so that it will convert it into a number. That's how it is in JavaScript. No? So x2, this is x2, and then n2 that value, this we will multiply this by 1. Okay. And then we will head over to computing x3 is equal to x1 plus x2. Okay. And then we will change the sum value. Okay. We'll change the sum value to x3. Okay. So I think that does it. Let's save this and let's check over our web page if it runs. Okay. So we'll have type 2 and 3. We compute the sum. Okay. It didn't because most probably we were not able to link. Okay. We still need one more step, which is in the compute sum button. We are going to associate on click with compute sum function. Okay. Anyway, if you can also do the traditional debugging method which I've introduced you before. Okay. Okay. I have removed my uh, I've incidentally closed. So anyway, I'll just open it again. My website. Let's go to add two numbers. Okay, I'll have 2, 3, and 4. Compute sum. But we still don't have that. Let's find out. Compute sum will no. We'll call compute sum. Okay. On click of this will be compute sum. No, because the first one is type the first number, second type one is type the second number, so this should be n2. Okay, it was not able to get the n2 part. Save this. Let's refresh. Now it's there. No, 2 plus 3 equals 5, and we can also clear values. So we can start from the scratch. Then we say compute sum. Okay, so let us review. What did we create? First, we create a page which will ask for the numbers n1 and n2. Okay, and then it has two buttons: compute sum and clear values. When compute sum is pressed, no, the compute sum function will retrieve the value of x1 and x2 and will store the sum, okay, to the sum element using get element by id, and the sum element is another input which is read only. Remember that you cannot the user cannot type a value because in that input, no, a read only attribute has been added. We also have clear values which will just remove the values or empty the values of the variables n1, n2, and sum. So this is simple computations in JavaScript. In the next video, I'm going to show you a different version of this computation where the sum is automatically computed even without a compute sum button. Bye for now and see you in the next video.